Let's talk a little bit about AI, mental health, and cognition. My name is Dr. Ali, and I talk a lot about beauty, I talk a lot about mental health, and I talk a lot about psychology. But today I want to put on my psychofuturist hat because I'm also a person who is looking to how AI and technology are going to reshape the human brain and the human psychology. Today I got caught in a deep dive on cognitive sovereignty. In a nutshell, it is the control that we exert over our own ability to reason, to make decisions, and to engage in intellectual autonomy. So the question people are asking is, how much does AI reshape or take control of our own cognitive sovereignty? Is it making decisions for you? There's a term for that, cognitive drift, which is where your thoughts kind of stop being inspired by you or authored by you, but are actually something that you've heard, read, or internalized from an AI. There was an author on Medium that said it so perfectly. I think their name is Samola Varzer. It got me thinking about my days teaching at Cal State LA. I taught a media psych class, and one of the first things I would ask my students is, have any of y'all heard of Socrates? Oh, you have? Well, you know he refused to use the alphabet because it was a new technology and he thought it would make people boring and ruin their memories. And so everything we know about Socrates was written by Plato. He never gave it a chance. And this is something that we see over and over and over again, where new technologies that emerge are met with resistance. And it's not necessarily inappropriate because we always need someone to challenge something that's new, because new things can reshape the way in which we do everything. I love how the author said it here. Fire changed biology. Writing externalized memory. That was Socrates' problem. Printing democratized knowledge. Electricity extended time. The internet extended reach. Each time humanity adapted. But AI is the first tool that touches the core of what we consider uniquely human: thinking, interpreting, deciding. If smartphones reshaped attention, AI reshapes cognition. But how true is that? I'm not necessarily challenging that AI may reshape the way in which we think, that cognitive drift theory. But I'm challenging that it's not the only thing that does. Holy books reshape the way in which we see morality and the way in which we see the creation of humanity. They teach us how to treat people and how to conceptualize the world. Literature reshapes the way in which we see things. Trauma literally reshapes the connections inside of our own brain and tints the way in which we see the world. Art and beauty overcome us with dopamine and oxytocin to a point to where we create gods around it. Literally, somebody saw a cloud with a light coming down and was like, there's got to be a god up there. Reshaped all of human thinking. So AI, unlike these other vehicles, hands us specific answers to us. It doesn't tap into our curiosity as much as, let's say, interpreting a holy book. But it does challenge this idea that, are your thoughts organically authored by you, or are they authored by this AI? And I say a lot of things author our thoughts. Our ability to conate, which is our ability to think about our own thinking, is very much so shaped by a lot of experiences in our